Hey, welcome back to another Destiny 2 stream. How you guys doing? It is Thursday, meaning that the Twab will be out in, I want to say an hour or two, but sometimes the Twab gets delayed a bit, or sometimes it's out a little bit earlier, so we don't actually have like a set time for the Twab. We just kind of have to like assume it's going to show up at some point during today. But hopefully you guys have been having a good morning. Let's see. While we're waiting for the TWAB, we're probably going to be playing some Crucible and also trying out this build that I kind of been interested in. It was something that I wanted to try for a while, but I just, there was many other things that were out, and now that we hit more of a slow point in the season, probably all the way to next month, I think it's it's the perfect time to try out some of these things that have been kind of like in the back burner, but I always wanted to try them. So that's what we're doing today. What's up, Blueberry Nick? How you doing, bro? Welcome. How's let's see. How's everything been going? Yeah, I'm still here. I just went to get some coffee. Went to brew some coffee before starting off the stream. I don't know. I just feel like having some coffee today. And let's see. Let's get started. Oh wait, I gotta do one thing before we get started. Oh my god! I'm just gonna remove that message. I messed up that message so bad that I just had to remove it. But here it is. Here's what we're rocking today in the Crucible. We got the balance of powers. This basically gives our threat spectre a bit more health, also more duration, and also whenever it explodes, everything's additional threat leans. And on top of everything, we are also invisible when near the clone, so it's a little bit harder to tell from the map, like where we are and where the clone is. Actually, we don't show up on the map at all. The only thing that shows up is the clone. But the main reason that we're using this is just for the increased damage and the increased durability. Let's see. What else I need? Oh yeah, we're pairing it up with a breach light, just because I thought it was gonna work pretty well with some of the strand weapons. You pair up the boots with a strand weapon and maybe some of these strand mods. I just figured it was gonna work a little better. Is it actually gonna work though? We'll see. Haven't tried it out myself, so it's for right now. It is just a proof of concept. We'll really see if it actually does work. I hope that it does work and it's actually good, but you never know. Sometimes things work, sometimes they don't work. Sometimes they work, but maybe not just good enough. Let me check out this Pathfinder before we go into anywhere. But yeah, we're gonna be playing till the reset, and hopefully by the reset time, the TWAB will be out. Although no shot, bro. What is this? No shot, bro. Why is there maintenance on a Thursday, bro? What? Bro, there is no shot. There's maintenance on a Thursday. What? Well, there goes that plan. There goes that plan. It's being shut down, boys. We are instead not playing Destiny 2. I'm not sure what we're gonna do now. Wow. Well, that's very unfortunate timing. Error code cat, of course. Error code cat. It's always cat. Let me go check. Let me go check what this maintenance is about. Destiny 2 maintenance update 8.2.5.5. Destiny 2 API are being brought offline for expected maintenance. Remaining timeline downtime ends at 10 a.m. PDT, which should be, oh my god, what is 10 a.m. PDT? Oh no. Oh no, what is 10 a.m.? It is 1 p.m. Oh my god, it's an hour and a half of maintenance. Unknown twiddling his thumbs stream due to the Destiny being down. I guess, bro. I guess. Like what? I cannot believe. I cannot believe this is how this turned out. I cannot believe it. Hold up. Let me change the title. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe to the channel in case you guys are already. I know it's a very entertaining stream. You know, we're barely getting there, and then immediately we got shot right out of it. The Gambit grind was about to get started. You know it, bro. We're about to start grinding Gambit like we never grind Gambit before, and now we can't do that because Bungie decided to just kick us out. They decided to kick us out just because the Gambit grind. Yep, it's going into a reset. It's going into a reset, bro. You see, bro, this is why we need to gas up Marathon. Oh, well, what should we do, boys? Any interesting videos you watch that are Destiny related? I saw some people talk about an ARG with like the announcement, but I haven't really seen anything with it. And I looked at the announcement like thing itself, and to be completely honest, it kind of looked like nothing. You know, just being honest here, nothing against any of the people that are looking forward to it, but it just kind of looked like nothing. Hey, what's up, Raging? We were just getting into the first game after starting the stream, and we immediately got hit with the maintenance. I couldn't make it up, bro. I could not make it up. It was so funny, you know. In a sad way, it was funny. It was funny sad. It was funny sad. Man. Stop glazing the anti-gambit? Stop glazing the anti-gambit marathon? What does that even mean? Bro. Anti-glazing gambit. Bro, I can't believe this happened. I cannot believe this happened. Of all the days that it could have happened today, really? You know, at least I still have my coffee. It's still pretty hot. I don't know if it's just me, but you know, this is a bit embarrassing. But I have a bitch of a tongue. My tongue, I feel like it gets burnt very easily. I don't know why. So I have to wait till the coffee is pretty cold. Oh, burn my tongue. I think maybe I just burned my tongue enough times that now it's very sensitive. I think that's what it is. But yeah, so I can't even drink my coffee because it's too hot. I can't play Destiny because it's down. What is there to look forward to today? Well, how have you guys been doing though since the reset? I haven't seen you guys since the reset, like 2 days ago. I just been kind of taking it easy. I did a couple of GMs. I played a little bit yesterday, but nothing too crazy. I'm pretty much gonna be taking a bit of a break from the Destiny grind. You know, this couple of weeks before Ride of the 9, because there's nothing going on. So I'll get on, do a couple of things, and then afterwards, you know, play other games if I do still want to play. My thoughts on No Land Beyond coming back? I mean, it's a cool weapon. I've heard that it's no longer primary ammo, which in one way defeats the purpose of the weapon, but in another way it does make it so it's not like super broken like it was in D1. At least for Crucible, when it comes to Crucible. But I hope that the new perk that they're giving it actually makes it like somewhat viable for like why did I even press A? It's not gonna do anything. But yeah, I hope that it still makes it somewhat viable for like PvE. Because I always love like those types of weapons. Those, what would it be, like a lever action? A bolt action, no. The lever action is the dead man's. A bolt action. Yeah, I always thought those weapons were cool, so I'm really looking forward to getting the No Land Beyond or the new Land Beyond back in the game. That'll probably happen like May 5th, right? When they make the pre-orders available. I'm guessing that they're gonna be making the pre-orders available as soon as they show off some of their content on the next stream. I don't know why not, especially with it coming out really soon here. Like, you hated it? You couldn't hit a barn? You couldn't hit a barn door with it? Really? I mean, the sights on them, the sights were a little weird to get used to. They had like that sight that was just very different than everything else in the game. But once you got comfortable with that sight, bro, that thing was deadly. And then having primary ammo just meant that you could just keep firing that thing. Just it was a menace, bro. I remember playing Trials against that land. I mean that's what it would make. It would make everybody dead. But no, I remember playing Trials against like the No Land, and it was just a bad experience. If somebody knew how to use the No Land, oh my god, they were so annoying to deal with because they used out ammo all the time. You couldn't peek anything. It was just very oppressive. And if they had multiple people with it, oh my god, and they were also both good. Oh my god, it was over. It was over, bro. It was over. It was so absolutely over. Let me see. Let me. I know Vive put out a video, so you know, maybe watch the Vive video when we're chilling here, because they did talk about like some of the 9 stuff. So maybe we'll watch that video in the meantime. Because what else are we doing here? You know, you're just sitting at like looking at the screen. So you know, let's bring up our buddy Vive. Yo, what's up, Dust Rock? Yo, the Dust Rock Blues. How you doing, bro? We're used about to get into some some playing, bro, when Bungie decided to kick us out and start maintenance. I really didn't know there was gonna be maintenance today. That kind of sucks. But we're back, boys. Time to learn some more lore. It's about the 9, which is pretty exciting, you know.
Well, very quick one today, and I'm doing this off the cuff, no script, no nothing. Because Bungie just tweeted something.
The Edge of Fate, bro. I've seen so many jokes about the name. It's crazy.
So to all those of you who sat there and were like, man, it's so sad, Destiny's story is over forever. Whilst the rest of us were screaming, being like, they've told us about Frontiers, it exists. Yeah, here's your first physical bit of proof aside from the whole Gestures to the Frontiers announcement situation. Anyway, whatever the case, it appears this is what Apollo was meant to be. Edge of Fate. And there are immediately a few things you can tell from this particular image that's been teased. First of all, take a look just behind the text. Just really
when they're gonna change. Oh yeah, the armor pieces are gonna be changing.
For those of you who
Actually, let me pause the video real quick because I do want to talk about that. Yeah, I completely forgot. I think a lot of people also forgot that the armor is supposed to be getting a big rework, and because they just talked about it like what, like I wouldn't say like a year ago at this point. But you finally got those quad 100s. Congrats, bro. Make sure you screenshot it. Make sure you screenshot it to know that you did it right before the change happened. Unknown edging to fate. There it is. There it is, bro. There it is. That's we've been seeing a bunch. I actually made that joke too on the announcement, so I can't even say anything.
That is the 9 logo because each of those 3 circles is divided into a total of 9 parts. One circle has 2 parts, another has 3, and the last has 4. And 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 9. Much more.
Oh my god!
We see that it is set at the backdrop of what can probably be described as a singularity. And that leads us to some very...
Yeah, it does look like a black hole.
For those of you who have not been tuned in with the 9 lore, I'm going to go over that really briefly and just explain why I think this leads us into the next story of Destiny and some rather dramatic implications from it. Essentially, the 9 are interesting because they have been split down the middle for a while. They exist predominantly because of us. However, there is one group that thinks that in order to go on existing, they should try and support us as much as possible. This is a group of 5. This is the same group that sent Sir and the Emissary and gives us all these weapons that we can use. And then there is another group, a group of 4, and they believe they need to cut their existence away from us. They need to make it so they no longer depend on us.
Okay,
What
okay.
they're doing in order to do that is to try and form a singularity. This is very much...
Oh, really? Then the whole teaser makes a lot more sense now.
To transcend into a higher reality is something that the 9 have been attempting for a while. And as a result, if they are successful, well, they would no longer need to rely on us to exist. But, of course, if this is a singularity in the sense that we understand it, a literal black hole, then, well, there goes the whole system. And
Yeah.
potentially a lot of other stuff. So the implications here are really clear. If we're going to sit there and see the 9 enact their plan, we might see a kind of civil war between those 2 groups. Or we might see the group of 5 finally coalesce with the group of 4. And then as a united force, they would be attempting to enact this plan. Inevitably, this has come along, and this is something we can see developing now thanks to the death of the Witness. And
You know, so far, I think it's probably not gonna be all them uniting. I think it's gonna be like the 4 of them that are kind of like breaking off are gonna start doing their thing, and then the other 5 will get in contact with us somehow. Not sure how. And then that's gonna kick off into the Frontier story. It feels like this, like right at the 9 stuff, is like really the start of like the new. I don't want to say franchise. What would it be? The new saga of the story. It feels like the episodes have just been the wrap up of the old saga with the Witness and the Light and Dark. But this new, like right at the 9 stuff, I think it is the actual start that leads us into Frontiers, that leads us into, you know, whatever else comes afterwards.
And more importantly, we did get a little preview to this. In
Oh wait, we did?
We got a preview thanks to the Division sidearm.
Oh
This
my
basically
god.
goes over that great division between the voices within that chorus.
Is my
of
coffee
5
actually
and the
drinkable now?
chorus of 4. But that then leads us to another really
Ah,
interesting
it's so bitter.
Simply that we've been getting another teaser to this. Right.
Oh, not enough water, too much coffee.
The Right of the 9 is going to be coming along and giving us those opportunities to run 3 dungeons and gain some exclusive loot from them. However, this reprised loot of all those 12 dungeon weapons that's going to be on offer also includes a new origin trait. And that origin trait? It's called Gravity Well, if memory serves correctly.
Oh my god! Oh my god, bro! It was right there in front of us all this time. The new perk is literally called Gravity Well. What else? Oh my god. Sir, it's gonna be the final boss. And we have to edge just oh, hey yo, Gonzalez. Hey yo, bro, you gotta calm down. It could be a little bit more dramatic. The black hole singularity is just known to the point of no return. And it could be the end of Destiny 2 as we know it. No such thing as too much. Add a little honey. You know, I could add a little honey. I don't think I have any good quality honey though. I don't think I have any honey at all in the house actually. But yeah, you know, it is that is pretty interesting that the actual origin trait that we're gonna get on all these weapons is called Gravity Well. That is very cool. I didn't even put that together. That's freaking fantastic.
If this is an expansion that is predominantly revolving around the 9 though, I want to go ahead and just temper some expectations really quickly, because there are going to be some notes about whether or not we might see something entirely bespoke and new in Destiny. And whilst it's likely that we will see many of the same things that we'd get with a typical expansion, think say a new explorable destination, probably a new raid, some kind of endgame activity, I imagine that we're not going to see anything along the lines of, say, an enemy faction. And the reason I say that is because the 9 are just so undefined. I mean, that's not just what's gone on with them in the game, that's literally their lore. They struggle to give themselves physical forms. The entire point of Xur and the Emissary is that, well, they're experiments in that endeavor. Previous experiments? Well, take a look at the lore of the Cocytus Gates. They've literally just created a bunch of protons, and then matter, and then something that was alive but couldn't breathe. The 9 are not very good at this. Do not expect an entire new enemy faction. That being said, that does not mean that the 9 won't necessarily manifest themselves in the world around us. They can do that, and they can do it in some strange ways. We know that the 9 have some control over the Taken, and for that matter, they have some control over the Drifter, who might also be involved if the 9 are indeed at the heart of this story. That being said, he was in Heresy, and it isn't always the case that voice actors are used in back-to-back releases, so I'm not...
Really? I never noticed that.
Speaking of the Drifter though, he carries with them another great example of the fact that the 9 are able to manifest their power and change the world around them.
Oh yeah, he carries that... the whole thing, whatever that thing is.
Inside the hall for this expansion, but it is a distinct possibility. After all, it's just this kind of engine of possibility, where the 9 could create whatever they want. That's kind of how they make the prophecy dungeon for us. The really awesome thing about this being a potential 9 expansion is that there is the possibility for mystery, for strangeness, and for the unknown. The 9 are one of the most unexplored pieces of Destiny's lore, and they are one of the least well understood pieces of Destiny's lore. They go all the way back to the foundation of the game, and they in themselves are a deep-seated Bungie lore reference. But putting all that aside, if you just want to go ahead and take a look at the kind of visual aesthetic that this is going to inspire, then you need only look at Prophecy. Prophecy, which to this day I think is arguably still one of the best dungeons in terms of its visual aesthetic.
Yeah, I do love the way this Prophecy looks.
To ignore stuff like Rainbow Road, the encounter design and aesthetic of the Cube, and even the way that it used its environments to tell stories about what was going to happen with the Season of Arrival's conclusion and the era of darkness that was soon to come. For the first step in Frontiers, it also makes at least a little sense that we would be exploring a topic like the 9. The Light and Dark saga is over, and the 9 have not expressly been on either side in this conflict to a complete point of loyalty. There was one group that wanted nothing to do with us, and another group that supported us.
That was me drinking a big gulp of it.
The light and darkness are not necessarily forces of evil or good, and that either of them is simply a force of power. This, I think, is another kind of subliminal way of Bungie sitting there and saying, if we're going to step into this new age of Destiny, we're going to do it starting off with something that isn't necessarily tied to either. And then, of course, there is the further question, what the hell are we going to be doing with the destination on this?
Yeah.
The 9 are, as is commonly theorized, linked in with the planets of the solar system. That means we might not necessarily be going to...
That is a very good question. Like, if the 9 are not really physical beings, where are we going? What are we looking for? Usually, you know, the big bad is in a place, and that's why we go to that place. But if the 9 don't exist in a place, like what? Where are we going? Are we going to a new planet? Did they? I mean, has it? Did it ever? You know, I'm working through a lot of things right now. Hold up. Was it ever confirmed that we are actually leaving the solar system, or was that just a theory? Because with the 9 being tied to the solar system, it seems a bit unlikely that we just leave somewhere else. You know what I mean? I know we got the not the singularity. Is it the singularity? Actually, I think it might be. With the other dungeon, but maybe that is safe for the other expansion that comes out later this year during the winter months. Because it seems very odd that we would leave the solar system while the 9 are here. You know, I don't know how they could tie the story of the 9 to leaving the solar system. Seems a very awkward way of going about it.
Too far beyond its bounds. It doesn't mean we won't be exploring strange places, though. Even within our system.
Damn, bro, this gun does so much damage.
Moons, plenty of large planetoids, and even asteroids out in the asteroid belts that just haven't been properly explored yet. So, all things considered, it's hard to tell. But I think that it would be correct to say that wherever we do end up going, it's bound to be an interesting destination. I'm not expecting prophecy visuals 24/7, but maybe as we get closer and things become more surreal, things will continue to get weirder and more wonderful. With this, though, I do have a bit of a concern, and that is simply this notion that the 9 are something which is very lore-dense. Now, this is something which I want to go ahead and say is, just from my perspective, it's entirely possible that the team at Bungie will be able to go ahead and pull this off. However, I am concerned that a story about the 9 to start off this new saga of Destiny is going to be a somewhat tricky one to understand. It's entirely possible that Bungie could simply use that depth as a means of pulling people in, but if you're going to try and make this a jumping on point...
That is a good point.
As for some, it might be, then you've got to remember to start slow and to use the fundamentals of the story to not get too crazy. We can't sit there and immediately jump into the idea of dark matter dust. However, there are definitely some key points about the 9 that need to be communicated. And, well, we need to not lose players along the way. This, I think, is going to be one of the toughest challenges for Bungie. That and also getting back lapsed players. I have to say that Edge of Fate is an awesome name for it. I love the idea. But I also wonder whether this is going to be something that can appeal to players who have lapsed. That I think is the biggest challenge, and I think that it's so large that there's no way Bungie isn't aware of it. Ultimately, though, we have to wait and see. But for what it's worth, I think there is something to be noted about Heresy. It pertains to something that I saw recently from a fellow content creator who I've not actually spoken to, but I've definitely seen videos from now. Their name is Whitelight, and recently they made a video about how they fell out of love with Destiny, which they call in the title their favorite game. There is a lot of passion that you can tell comes from a real Destiny fan who has lapsed in the time being. And, well, there's one sentence in there that really resonates with me. And it was simply that we've moved from questions to answers. The 9 are nothing but questions. And I think this is an opportunity for Bungie to introduce more of them. And I do hope that whilst there is a satisfying conclusion to whatever story is offered, that we do start this new era with more questions. Questions are what drive us. Questions are what Destiny has been lacking for a long time. Because questions represent mystery. They represent a world that might be bigger than us, more unknown than us. Something that we have to challenge and conquer, and might not even succeed against. This is something that I think was initially done with Heresy. For the first time in ages,
was it?
There's a lore mystery afoot with the
yeah,
the Lord of Every Nothing that doesn't really have an answer. We haven't seen it properly. We've just seen its influence.
Yo, Ronnie! What's up, Ronnie? How you been, Ronnie?
Further bits and pieces of lore that have been built up still. The potential influence that the Winnower may or may not have. What the relationship of Oryx was like to the Winnower and then to the Witness. What caused Oryx's change of heart that made him abandon certain ways of the sword logic? These are questions. And they don't have
You're over here
answers.
too, Ronnie?
And that's good. Because with these fundamental moves forward in the plot, I can
Bro,
speculate
Ronnie's
and
wild, bro.
all I
Ronnie's
want,
wild.
But ultimately, with Heresy having concluded, we still don't have all the answers. And sometimes that's how it should be. And no, I'm not saying that every single time we run through a campaign, we should get our allotted single, veil, or radial mast. No, God no, absolutely not. What I would say is that if you're
The
looking at
radial
something
mast,
like
bro.
Destiny, and it's providing you with a clear answer at the end of
The radial mast.
But if you're looking at something in the lore that hints at something far off, or something removed from your current context, we don't need an answer to that all the time. And that's nice.
Row,
can
your
provide
boat.
plenty of template for this. And you know what? Fascinated to see what Bungie does with it. So, that's my hope. Let's all make a little prayer that Edge of Fate is more questions than it is answers. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.
Which encounter is the easiest for Edge of Salvation?
Hit subscribe.
Which
Hit the bell next to
encounter is the
subscribe to turn on
easiest?
notifications. Remember, if you like it, go ahead and leave a like.
I would just say the first boss can be pretty easy and can be done very quickly.
As always, is quite enough for me. And that
Either the first boss or the first encounter.
My name is Bife. Rodacia Arastra. I'll see
I guess if everybody knows what to do, the fourth one is not, not too bad, but that requires everyone to know what to do in the fourth encounter, which a lot of times with LFG is not the case. So I would say probably your best bet is going to be the second encounter. Alright, well, that was Vive. That's pretty exciting, bro. I'm pretty hyped for the Apollo reveal. I hope it's better than some of the other reveals we got before. The initial final shape reveal wasn't like super hype, but the second reveal they had was much better. Much better. Oh, you need to have you want to have enough to craft it? I don't even remember what the bow drops from. I think it drops from the second encounter. I think you could farm the second encounter and get the bow. We'll switch back to Destiny 2 the final shape for now. I don't know if there's any other videos I want to check out. I think that may have been it for now. Hold off. Yeah, it looks like that's probably it for now. What is a TWIB? The TWIB is the weekly, essentially, post from Bungie, where they talk about things that are coming up to the game. Just essentially like things about the game. We do not have it yet. Nah. Since we have an update, since we have maintenance today, does that mean we're about to have an update right now? Like, when 1 p.m. hits? I think that's what that means. I guess now we know what there's no maintenance. There was no maintenance on Tuesday. They were waiting to do the maintenance on today, on Thursday. Which I guess is kind of okay. But man. Yeah, it used to be the TWAB. It used to be the This Week at Bungie. But now since there's multiple games, multiple Bungie games, is the This Week in Destiny. So we're waiting for that. We're also waiting for the game to be up because I thought the game was gonna be up. So I got on, I had everything ready, and then they hit us with this. Straight giggity. Yo, how you guys been enjoying the week though? You guys been grinding some stuff? Taking more of a bit of a break, you know, since now we're kind of like in the slow part of the season, you know, towards the end. That's how I've been kind of treating it right now. This next couple of weeks, I'm probably just gonna be chilling for the most part, getting a couple things done, but for the most part, kind of chilling. You broke the game and now they're trying to put in the new subclass early, bro. I wish we. Do you guys actually? This is a good question. Do you guys think that we are gonna get a new subclass? Maybe not this expansion, but this year. Maybe with the second expansion. Do you think we'll see anything? I mean, we didn't expect to get anything in final shape, and we ended up getting prismatic. Even if they held off on it a little bit at first, you know. I know the devs didn't want to show prismatic, but things were dire, so they had to show it. But yeah, do you guys think we're gonna see some new subclasses? Right now, I to be completely honest, I don't really think so. Not this year at least. Maybe later, but not this year. You thinking eventually we will? Yeah, I think eventually we will. Sir steals it from Rogue? Bruh. I wonder if Sir's gonna be involved somehow in the expansion. Even if it's just like our guide. I guess if we're in contact with the other faction of the 9 that does support us, Sir's gonna have to be like their contact with us, right? The way that they speak to us. So hey, maybe Sir like becomes part of the campaign. Not like, you know, big part of it, but he'll just be like a messenger during the campaign. That'd be kind of cool. We don't really hear too much from Sir. We're trying to get some higher stats for PvP. I see. Are you trying to get new armor? Are you trying to find a way to get the like better armor? Because if that's what you want, then you definitely want to wait for one of the dungeons to be like the featured dungeon. I would say probably like oh man, what's the name of that dungeon? I already forgot the name of this dungeon, bro. I always forget the Galahorn dungeon's name. Ah, my god. It's where the ogre is, where everyone tested. You have like 20 power level, 100 recovery, but the rest are very low. Oh, I see. So you're trying to get just better stats. D2 probably won't be online till reset. Yeah, I mean, that's what they said. It won't be online till reset. So we got at least 50 minutes to go. Which kind of sucks. But yeah, I would say the easiest way to get some good armor is that you want some Artifice armor. Because it gives you a couple of extra stats. Not a whole lot, but it does give you a couple of extra stats that can make the difference between you hitting a certain like specific tier or not. Yeah, the vendors don't have Artifice armor, but bro, what? I am going crazy. I am going insane. What is the name of this dungeon? Bro. Armor at failsafe is always high stats? Oh yeah. Armor at failsafe. Good idea, Ryan. That does have some really high stats. Yeah, the failsafe armors is a pretty good one. Especially if you have some of those engrams already. Very easy to get. Bruh, am I gonna have to do this? Grasp of Avarice. There we go. Fucking Grasp of Avarice. That Grasp of Avarice is the best dungeon to farm some Artifice armor. You keep farming the boss over and over again. So when they're Grasp of Avarice is like the weekly dungeon, get in there. There's usually a lot of people farming the boss, and you could get every single like piece of armor from the boss. So like you could get helmet, gauntlets, chest piece, boots, every single piece of armor. So you can actually walk out of there with a full set, plus probably a couple of weapons. And the weapons from there are pretty decent, especially the hand cannon. Definitely really like the hand cannon. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you. Yeah, bro, the servers are down. It was the funniest thing, bro. It was the funniest thing. I got on. I yapped for like 10 minutes like I usually do when I start the stream. I explained what we were doing, like the build that we were gonna try out. I got the build ready. I I chose the Crucible game that I wanted to play. We loaded and immediately kicked us. So we didn't even get to like do one match. I think Artifice armor from competitive doesn't drop enough for me to like recommend it to people. I wish I could, but man, it feels like it drops like every couple of games. If it dropped like every game afterwards, it would be good, but it seems like it doesn't. You keep getting one win till gold and then just lose the streak. And competitive can get rough, bro, especially when not a lot of people are playing like this late in the season. There is that one guaranteed job. Oh, I guess you're right. There is the one guaranteed job. So I guess you use wait till if you use play till they drop and then and then stop. That's a good way. Some people try out like crazy. I mean, it's competitive. People are always trying their best in there, especially with those emblems now. It feels like a lot more people are playing for the emblems, but also less people are playing because they how late it is in the season. So you got a bit of both. I think probably there was more people playing at the very beginning, and now there's not as many. The Redrix, bro. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much everything that you keep running into in the in competitive, bro. If you don't like going against Redrix, stay away from competitive because I'm sure you'll run into many Redrixes. Most of the time, there's like at least 4 in the game, and there's only 6 people. So that's how you know. That's how you know it's rough. That's how you know it's rough out there. Well, we're still here. We're still on this screen. We got about 40 minutes to go. Let me check if Bungie has dropped the Twab. I actually don't think that they have. Now, the last thing they posted was the gameplay reveal for Marathon on the 12th. The 12th is Saturday. I wonder if they're gonna start dropping Marathon things on Saturdays. Like they already got Thursday for the TWID this week in Destiny. So I wonder if Saturdays are gonna be like the Marathon day. They didn't name it anything here. But if we see something else about Marathon on Saturday, then we know Saturday is the day. Saturday is the Marathon day. You like the Escape Artist build? Would you recommend for the exotic if you don't have the vets yet? I would say either the bow, the Le Monarch, or probably Graviton. Graviton is still really good. I know it's not like an anti-champion weapon right now, but if you have Tanishas, then you don't really have to worry about that. You can use slap on Graviton. Basically, any good primary in the energy slot will work pretty well. If you like the bows, you got things like the yeah, I guess this the Lemon Arc is really the best one if you like the bows. But yeah, any primary in that slot will be pretty good, even if you don't have bets. The bets works the best just because there's so many like mods that work with it, but even without it, it'll still work pretty fine. You need to get dance machines? Bro, get yourself some dance machines, bro. Get out on the dance floor. Those things are crazy. Those things are crazy right now. I wonder if they're actually gonna do something to them. Because everyone kinda uses them now. So I wonder if Bungie's gonna see that and just go, you know, let's nerf them. Even if I don't really think that it should really be nerfed. Like, do you guys think that the dance machines should be nerfed? I feel like they already nerfed them with like the problem weapons. For the most part, I feel like they're in a good spot. What do you guys think, though?
Well, good.
The coffee is finished. Not gonna lie, too much coffee. that was not the most enjoyable experience, but you know, it is what it is. If it is what it is. You watch my gameplay with them? Hella fun. Coffee's needed for D2. Damn, bro. What a roast of the whole D2, bro. What times for games? It should be coming back in like half an hour. Should be, I wanna say. Is it gonna be completely back on the dot? I don't know, because it looks like we are gonna have to do an update too. But I just hope that it's back like a ad reset. Or that we get, you know, the TWAB, you know? If we get the TWAB, that's fine too. Because we'll probably spend like a few minutes looking at the TWAB, depending on like what's in the TWAB though too. Because if there's not really anything worthwhile on the TWAB, then we'll probably just move on. But yeah, the game is down, and we'll be down for another 30 minutes or so. No, it is what it is. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, it doesn't seem like they're gonna be like updating like much today on a Thursday. They're not really adding anything, so I think it's just like updates and like patches, you know, to like things that might be broken. So the update shouldn't be too big, so we should be able to get back in the game relatively fast after the update, after the like maintenance is done. But you never know, bro. You never know. Is the server down? Yeah, the server is down. It's gonna be down for another 30 minutes or so. No, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. They just tweeted servers down for 2 days, bruh. Don't you do this to me, bro. Don't you do this to me. No, bro, the Destiny community will lose their shit if Bungie announced the server was down for 2 days. The only time the Destiny community is okay with the game being down is right before an expansion. Like usually they take the game down on like a Monday for like a Tuesday expansion, but that's like the only time the Destiny community is okay with the game being down. Every other time they're gonna bitch and moan over again. Yo, what's up, franchise? How you doing? Nah, we were just talking about random things. It's going good, bro. It's going good. I'm just waiting here for the update to go live. I decided to start the stream at the worst time, bro. Literally as it was going down. Do you think that they'll release D3 or just keep updating D2? So far, right now, it looks like they want to continue with D2. I'm not sure how long they're gonna continue with D2 because you know, the game is getting kind of up there with age. I think at some point you gotta like update. When did the game come out? 2017. So the game is almost gonna be 10 years old pretty soon. So I think that they do want to stick to D2 itself right now. But I don't know, man. I don't know if they want to do D3. I don't know if we're ever gonna get D3. It's, you know, I feel like the longer it goes and the longer that I keep adding more stuff to D2, the longer the possibility for D3, or like the smaller the possibility for D3 gets. I mean, at some point they were working on D3. I remember at some point they were working for D3, but then they got scrapped and they got turned into Beyond Light, if I remember correctly. Thursday update? Yeah, looks like there's gonna be a Thursday update, franchise. I didn't expect there to be maintenance on a Thursday, but yeah. It looks like we're gonna get the maintenance. It was just like an hour and a half. And then afterwards we're gonna get the update. And hopefully at some point in between those, we're gonna get the TWID dropping. And I'm not sure we'll have anything cool in the TWID, to be completely honest. Which is crazy. Had me thinking I was playing D1 for 10 years. Bro, that's what I was saying, bro. I've been saying that. It felt like we played D2 for or like D1 for such a long time, but we only played it for 3 years. Like, out of the 10 years we had in Destiny, most of them have happened in D2, even if it doesn't feel like it. Like, I don't know if it was just like the content we were playing or whatever was happening in D1, but I felt like we played so much time in D1 when it was like such a small amount of time compared to the time we already spent on D2. Dungeons and raids are quite good. Yeah, dungeons and raids are the best part of like Destiny, I would say. Dungeons, raids, and some of the secret missions. Maybe not all of them, but some of them are some of the best content. For sure, the raids. Raids are like up there. So that's a big shame that like not everyone actually does raids. That kind of sucks, cause I think everyone should be able to experience like the peak of Destiny, you know. Dungeons get pretty close though. Some of the dungeons are better than others, but dungeons get pretty close there. But things like I know a lot of people don't like Edge or Salvation's Edge, but Salvation's Edge is pretty fun. Salvation's Edge, Bow the Disciple. Oh my god, Bow the Disciple. Chef's Kiss. Even Deepstone Crib has so much going for it, even if it's an easier raid, that is fantastic. Hey, even the easiest raid, Root of Nightmares, still an amazing like experience to go through, especially the first time. Some of the strikes are small raids in themselves. Which ones? Which ones? You don't have the DLCs either, but you're 2020. What can you do? Are you like a full free to play? What does the game let you do, bro? You got three gold gears. You have one left. Can you complete the story without PlayStation Plus? I think you should be able to. Now, some of the stories will be like locked behind like DLC. Wait, can you? I actually don't even know what you could do with that, bro. The Destiny new player experience is so bad, bro. It's so bad. Like, they gotta do something about that, bro. They gotta do, you know, back when it was like the Red War, it wasn't the best, but at least it got people into it. You know, people had a lot to play as a free-to-play player. Like, I don't even know what you get nowadays. Like, can you just do like the regular activities? Do you not? Not much anymore because you don't know the story. What story do you actually get? Back in the day, you used to have like a full campaign and a couple like DLC stories for free, but they removed those. It's like starting Game of Thrones on the last season. Ah! Bro, that's a perfect example, bro. That's a perfect example of like the new player experience of D2. Perfect example. You're like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Who are these people? Because I think Bungie throws just straight into the seasonal story, don't they? Like half of Witch Queen? Okay, that's better than I expected, I guess. But yeah, like this, the new player experience makes me depressed every time I think about it, bro. Makes me depressed. To get into that stage, you pretty much need to either like really be into the gameplay enough to get you through those early hours where the game is just terrible, or you need to have somebody to like guide you and tell you about it. You need like a personal Sherpa through the early game. And you know, they could definitely do much better, bro. They could definitely do much better. 100%. Is the first mission? Wait, you get the first mission, the Forsaken, Shadowkeep, and Beyond Light? Oh wait, I think I know which ones you're talking about. The archive missions. Are those part of like the new story? It was painful because we were starting to enjoy it. Yeah, bro. A lot of the time, everything goes on sale. I don't know what like platform that you play on, but a lot of times there's a lot of sales where they sell some of this old DLCs pretty cheap. Or they sell like the big expansion, like with everything. I think I saw Witch Queen and like Shadowkeep, all those for like $2 last time they were on sale. So they get pretty cheap, some of those old DLCs, but still. The real ones paid for D2 back when it came out, bro. Vanilla D2, I paid $60 for Vanilla D2, bro. And I don't think there's anything left of Vanilla D2, bro. That is just all gone into the content vault. The campaign is gone. The everything's gone. Everything's been changed from then. Oh, you play on PC? Oh yeah, Steam usually has some pretty good sales when it comes to the DLCs. I actually wonder if I was to pick up oh, it's back to normal one. I'm sure it'll go back to like being on sale. It usually goes on sale very regularly. I wonder if you like would buy like a physical disc and try to like find the things that were back then, like at the release of Destiny 2. I wonder if you'll find anything, because there's no more flashpoints, which is something new that Bungie was doing, and they got rid of them. There's no more maps. I mean, there's no more fucking Kate. So Kate and the maps are gone. The Red War campaign, of course, gone. The Lost Sectors are still there, and most of the planets are still there. Not all of them, but most of them are still there. What else was there at launch? The Raid is gone. Leviathan and its little children are gone. Man, I would say most of the strikes on launch are still here, but not all of them. You still call it a TWAB? I mean, it was called a TWAB last week. It was called a TWAB last week. They called it themselves. Still nothing though. Still nothing. They haven't put out anything. Damn, bro. Now you're making me think of a video idea. Should I look at everything that's been gone from the vanilla Destiny? Transport myself back to 2017. I wonder if No, Dusty's an online game, so I guess it wouldn't work. Yeah, I was like, wonder if I disconnect from the internet and get like a original vanilla D2 disc, will I be able to look at some of the old stuff? But nope, because it's an online game, so you cannot do that. Do I have all the DLCs? Yes. They'll have the TWAM. Oh yeah, this week at Marathon. Yeah, the TWAM. It looks like that's gonna be on Saturday. It looks like those are happening on Saturday, because so far they've done all the Marathon announcements on Saturday, so I'm guessing that's when they're gonna be doing those. They're gonna, you know, have the Destiny one on Thursday, let a couple days go by, let it simmer for a bit, and then drop the Marathon one. But it would be so cool if we had any place where we could like gather up with clanmates, whether it be in a ship or like a house or just something. I mean, the other Destiny Rising has like a clan hub where you could gather up with your clanmates and like put furniture down and stuff like that. That'd be so cool. It's like such a small thing, but it would add a lot. How you been, by the way, Gonzalez? Have you been enjoying the content this week, bro? You been grinding Destiny or you just chilling? What have you guys been up to in Destiny this week? Boyd, I think I saw you playing some competitive, bro. Better not be playing with no cheaters, bro. What content? Damn, bro. What do you mean, what content, bro? Are you done with everything, bro? You're done with like the exotic quests, you know, with your done with your GMs, all of that. Damn, the homie just went, what content? Fucked up. Not wrong though. They haven't had anything this week. You know, I'm very excited for the dungeons though. The Ride at 9 is gonna be fun, bro. Ride at 9 looks like it's gonna be a very, very fun like activity. Definitely looking forward to Friday 9. More vault space? Bro, we could always use some more vault space. Wait, aren't they doing something in, I guess it's no longer Apollo. Aren't they doing something in that DLC about it? About vault space? Oh, you need the beetle ship. Bro, get in there, bro. Get in there and start farming the beetle ship on Friday. Get the beetle ship. Why are they accusing you of cheating though, bro? Well, what are you doing? What are you doing to people? That you No, they're accusing you of cheating, bro. I really did pick the worst time to stream? I did, bro. I did. I did. You know, my streaming time at around 11 apparently is the worst time you wanna. I mean, it's the best time you wanna get caught out without anything to do, I guess. But it's the worst time if you actually wanna get anything done. Oh, it looks like the Bungie put out an update, so I'll show you guys this update. So this is the update we're getting right now. It's a skill gap that can handle these ants. Damn. Destiny 2 update 8.2.5.5. Yeah, it looks like it's just fixes. That's it. Court of Blades responding to the feedback about the losing losing hive weeks. Reduce the health of the losing hive guardian bosses. Losing hive guardian losses have now their super ability is disabled. Really? Bruh, who complained that the losing hive were too hard? They nerfed them. If it's an issue with the rocket sidearm, we're not dealing self-damage. Wait, what? wait, what? The rocket sidearms were not dealing self-damage? Are you serious? How long has this been a thing? If it's an issue with the supreme support for mana, we're not applying the intrinsic elemental effect during the Sunder Doctrine second encounter? That is interesting. I didn't know that was actually happening. And that's it. That's the update. What the fuck, Bungie? An hour and a half of maintenance for this? The rocket sidearm nerf? I mean, is it really a nerf? I mean, technically, I guess. I never even noticed that they were not like dealing self damage. I usually never shoot anything that's right in front of me with a rocket sidearm. But yeah, it looks like that was something that was going on. That we're just not doing any damage. Should we check and see if the update is live? Let's check. We'll check and see. Let's quit D2. Open D2. Oh, it's open normally. Okay, well, I guess we'll go over here. Check. Updates. We might have to wait till like the reset for the update. Yeah, it looks like it might be till the reset. I have something in the queue. Oh my god, I got this Call of Duty. I had this Call of Duty update for like 2 weeks. I always forget to finish it. Well, you know, at least we have the nice Destiny music in the background, you know. If nothing else, we have that. How long till reset? It's about 15 minutes. And hopefully the game will be up at that time. I mean, that's what it said on the Twitter, that the game was gonna be up by then. So I'm trusting you, Bungie. I'm trusting you. I'm trusting you, bro. I'm trusting you. What coffee do I drink? I think it's like the Dunkin' Donuts. Like use like classic black roast. I think that's what it is. I buy the coffee beans and then I grind them. But usually I just drink my coffee black. Sometimes though, I go a little overboard. And it has too strong of a taste. Like today. Oh my god, bro. Today was bad. There wasn't enough water for the amount. I didn't think I put a lot of coffee like on it, but I guess I did. It was super strong, bro. Super strong. It definitely caught me off guard the first time I took a sip. The edge of fate is make or break. Bro, what a meme. what a meme. Every single expansion is make or break. Nice, it's really the best way to make coffee. And yeah, you like your black, what, like with the coffee beans? You grounding them yourself? I really like the taste of it. Whenever I don't go overboard, I really like the taste of just like black coffee. I feel like that's my favorite type. Usually don't really put milk on my coffee. Usually just drink it like that. Which is kind of, I don't know when I did the switch, because I used to like very sweet coffees, you know, lots of sugar, lots of creamer. So I'm not really sure when that when the switch happened and I started to like black coffee more. But that kind of happened. Without coffee, nothing works. You're goddamn right, Chris Psycho. You all gotta have some of that coffee. Coffee makes the world go around. Actually, literally, yeah. I know a lot of people just cannot function in the morning without some coffee. I wouldn't say that I like need it every day, but I do like the taste of it. So I do have it very, very often. I don't think I need it per se, or maybe I do and I'm just in denial. You know, who knows? Could be either. Could be either of them. We need to give the server some coffee? Bro, somebody's gonna give the server some coffee, bro. For sure. What's up, Trex? How you doing, brother? Welcome, welcome. We're just here chilling, waiting for the servers to come back up. They should be up in about 10 minutes. Hopefully. Maybe? Maybe? Oh, is there Friday at work? Hey, that's good to hear. You used to like sweet as well, Gonzalez? Oh, then you gotta drink it every day or you get a headache? Oh yeah, that's the caffeine. Yeah, once you get to that point, it gets pretty hard to like quit the coffee, bro. What's this about? That's just maintenance. Since we didn't have maintenance on Tuesday, I guess we're having the maintenance today on Thursday, as well as an update. Although the update looks like it's like pretty small, like it's not big at all. Man, it looks like it's a very small update, at least from like the patch notes. They're essentially use fixes. You drink at least 2 jugs a day? Bro, how big are these jugs? One liter? Oh man, they're pretty big, bro. They're pretty big. They're pretty big. You're drinking Arizona iced tea? Bro, I love me some Arizona. I think my favorite though is the mango one. Mango? Oh my god, I could drink so many of those mango ones, bro. It's crazy. Love me the mango ones. Back in the day, I'm pretty sure I had one like one every day, maybe multiple a day. You quit for a year, so it's definitely possible. You went back, you just missed the taste. I see, I see. Wait, what is this? Destiny update. Is this just the update that we already looked at? I think this is the update we already looked at. Yeah, this is the update we already looked at. No Florida iced tea? No, no Florida iced tea, bro. Oh, you like the half and half? Yeah, the half and half is good too, though. I am team mango all the way though. Team mango all the way. You know what I like though? Since I like more sour things, I love me some key lime pie. And since we're so close to the Florida Keys, let's just say that I do be getting a lot of key lime pie whenever I need it. Thoughts on Southern sweet tea? I mean, it's hard for it to be bad when it has so much sugar. It's hard for it to be bad when it has so much sugar, bro. No, it's good though. I like it. I don't think I could drink it all the time because of just how sweet it is, but I like it. You never tried it? Really? You should give it a try. Give it a try. Maybe you'll like it. We got about 7 minutes till the reset, boys. Hopefully, we'll be able to get in there and actually do some things. And you guys regularly drink some energy drinks? I used to be big into energy drinks, especially the monsters. Couple times, Gonzalez, couple times. And the green monsters your favorite? Did any of you guys ever have the tea monsters? I think that they were like the rehab monsters, which is looking like tea base. I love those, bro. Love those. Those are so good. Haven't had them in a while, but I love those. Not supposed to be where the pie is the best though. Key West, and I can confirm that pie is very tasty. The best? Actually, probably it is. If you love key lime pie, or if you're obsessed with key lime pie, bro, definitely come down to Florida and take a trip to the Keys. Not only is it a beautiful place, but also for some of the key lime pie. Your team Red Bull? Oh, I see. You only drink Monster with Jaeger. I used to really like those though. They let me see what they're called. I'm pretty sure they're called Rehab. Also, thanks for subscribing or following. I don't know which one it was. Let me see. Monster. Okay, yeah, it's called Rehab. I remember I used to love the red one. Yo, Crazy Psycho with the super chat, brother. Thank you. Thank you for keeping the lights on, and I'm gonna use those 10 DDK for some coffee, bro. Thank you. The pecan pie is goated. It's pretty good. Pretty good. No. Bungie has me out here talking about pies, bro. They got me talking about pies. We're gonna have to make a pie tier list. And you know what's going in S tier? The key lime pie. No, how do you guys feel about apple pie though? How do you guys feel about apple pie? Because apple pie, I feel like it can be sometimes like S tier, but sometimes it can be pretty bad. I feel like there's too much. there's too much variance in between apple pie, depending on how it's made. Let me guess, you're a Titan? I am not a Titan. I actually don't really play Titan too often. Sometimes I do, but most of the time I might play on a Hunter. This is the real unknown content, the pie tier list. S tier when it's warm with ice cream? Oh my god, bro. You 100% S tier. If it's warm with ice cream, now you're cheating though. Now you're cheating. Now you're now you're adding things to the pie. But you know what? I'll allow it. I'll allow it because it sounds tasty. Rhubarb pie? What is that? I don't think I ever heard of that one actually. Maybe I haven't heard the English name. No, you think I haven't had it. Yeah, you think I just haven't had it. I'm looking at it right now. I googled it. Key lime pie is your favorite too? Bro, we got so many key lime pie enjoyers in the chat. Hell yeah. Lol, the ice cream is like adding the Cronus to your Xbox, bro. Adding the Cronus to the Xbox. No, but I'm looking at it. Sweet and tangy with. Okay. No, I never had this. This might be something I have to add to my list of things to try. You're only a hunter mixed with some warlock and hunter. Oh, you mean a hunter made ever since? Yeah, most of my hours are on hunter. I have a lot of them on the warlock and a couple of them on the titan, but for sure I would definitely consider myself like a hunter main. There's no way around it. Am I down here in Florida? Yeah, I'm down here in Florida. Around the Miami area. That's why the keys are so close. The keys are like essentially like hour and a half, 2 hour away, depending on like how fast you go. Main class, hunter for sure, bro. The curveballs, the pumpkin. You know, this might be a controversial take, but I love some pumpkin pie. Pumpkin, underrated. Is it a fruit? No, is pumpkin a fruit or a vegetable, bro? Oh, it's a tuber. Actually, is that even how you say that? Patch notes are out. Yeah, I saw them. We looked at them already. Stank. We looked at the patch notes already. They weren't really anything special. They're essentially just little fixes. Little fixes. That's it. No, let's fully restart. It's a fruit? Is it actually a fruit? Better than New York? Ah. What's my main subclass? For Crucible, it's been Void, and for PvE, I've been kind of all over the place. A lot of Prismatic though. I would say Prismatic is probably what I've been maining the most. Oh, there it is. Update. How big is this update, bro? It's a gig. Actually, a lot bigger than I expected, considering just what we're getting. But it's okay. Do not count on unknown for a Titan build? Brother, I gave you a Titan build like 5 months ago. These greedy Titans, bro. I give them a build. This greedy... but for real though, I think the last time I made a Titan build was like 5 months ago. Hey, I wanted to make another one, but it turns out I didn't have the necessary things to get it. And to actually make it. So I just couldn't. I couldn't. I hate it here. The winter is killer. Oh yeah, the climate is one of the great things about Florida, bro. Because we don't have winter. Winter doesn't exist here in South Florida. It just doesn't. It just literally doesn't. We have summer, which is it's pretty miserable. Not gonna lie. If you're out in the open without like being in the pool or the AC, pretty miserable. And then we have like spring, and then light spring, and then the lighter spring. That's essentially our seasons. Coconut pie? I don't even think I had coconut pie. You love Fort Lauderdale? Fort Lauderdale's cool, bro. Uh, you have family there? Nice. Do you go anywhere else when you were in Fort Lauderdale? Either up and down the coast, down to Miami, St. Lucie? Sounds like PR. Your life down here sucks. Bro, I'm sure that the PR is pretty similar. Actually, maybe even hotter. Yo, but you guys have some killer beaches too, though. Yeah, you should definitely visit whenever you have a chance, bro. Definitely visit Florida whenever you have a chance. We have a lot of good cities you can visit, even if you don't want to come to some of the big ones like Miami and Orlando. I would say probably Tampa too. Those are like the big three we have, you know. You either want to go in some of the other like seaside cities. They're still pretty cool. You just want the beach? Well, shit. I guess you are coming down to Miami then. I mean, Tampa's also got some. Yeah, I was helping them Hunter. Daytona? I mean, no disrespect to Daytona, but I mean, if you're coming for the Daytona 500, I guess. But besides that, I would go somewhere else. Let's see. You know, at least we got on pretty easily. I see you, Chris Psycho. Look at Chris Psycho. He's already on, bro. Double pally next week? Is it actually double pally next week? No way, bro. Bro, is the TWAB out? Is the TWAB out? Did anyone see the TWAB was out? Bro, the TWAB is out. Okay. If you guys have been enjoying the stream, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe to the channel in case you guys aren't already. We're gonna switch gears to the TWAB. I know we just got in the game and we wanna like play the game, but the TWAB is out. So we're gonna be looking at some of the stuff here. With the TWAB. That's what you meant, the TWAB? Oh shit, brother, you told me an update. So I'm like, yeah, bro, we already looked at the update. I didn't know that TWAB was actually out. Let's see, let's switch to this. There we go. If you like Prismatic on the Warlock, the Silica Fragment Swarmer build works really good in PvP and PvE. I'll have to try it. Let's play the TWAB. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're playing the TWAB. So here we go. Destiny 2, The Edge of Fate. Destiny's edging us once again, boys. It's edging us. I love being edged by Destiny. Let's see. This week in Destiny, we revealed the Edge of Fate. Okay, so join us on the May 6th reveal for the Edge of Fate, of course. About Right at 9 blocky weapons. Okay, so they're gonna give us an update on the blocky weapons. Redefining the support comps. Oh yeah, if you guys haven't seen this, they essentially renamed the Bungie help account to the Bungie server update account. I think that's what it's called. Double knife for rewards and a new emblem. Oh, cool. Quinteso tomorrow. Pretty cool. So that's the weapon for trials this week. Prepare for the next Bungie bounty, and then some D2 fashion feedback. The Edge of Fate. In case you guys haven't seen like the art for the Edge of Fate, this is it. There's a couple of codes down here that some people have been speculating that maybe are like a secret ARG type thing, but I'm not sure. Maybe they look like very symbols, very very typical symbols that would go with the 9. So I'm not sure if I believe that it's like an ARG, but we'll see. Maybe Bungie felt bad for having a big ARG for Marathon, so they'll give us one. You know. Regarding the blocky weapons, a few short weeks ago, most of you stumbled about something never seen before within Destiny. A few activities tied to Ride of the Nine went live early in some ways. This was a fun moment for the community, getting in and seeing content before it was meant to see the sunlight. The activities represent very early access, what we're aiming for, lacking balance passes, solo-friendly waypoints for Explorer mode. Oh yeah, I forgot, they're adding Explorer mode. And more. Bro, this is literally the first thing we're looking at, Shaggy. we literally just came down.
I don't have a medal for this.
Yo, appreciate the sub, Shaggy. Thank you for supporting the channel. On PC, you don't even have the update. Try restarting your Steam. That usually works to get the update. Let's see, where were we? During that time, rewards associated with the activities were available in a primordial state. That's one way to put it, I guess. You got to see what the first steps in our weapon creation usually look like. Okay, what are they doing with these weapons though? While we were able to patch out the activity quickly, the weapons remain. We had intentions of updating these weapons at release, but hit a few snags along the way. Interesting. What we initially noted rewards earned would be retained. They will need to be removed. Oh, say we get one of those old weapons, one of those blocky weapons from doing the activity early. They had planned to keep them and just update them, but it looks like they're gonna have to remove them. Unless it automatically updated. It may have automatically updated if it just let you log in, so usually it doesn't. Well, we know this can sting a little for those that were able to get in and get some early goodies. We want this to turn into a small celebration for all. On May 6th, all players will be granted 1500 currency, which can be exchanged for emissary rewards. Okay. Is that enough for like 3 weapons? It seems like it's enough for like 3 weapons. This should be equivalent to about 2 dungeon 2 dungeon runs worth of weapon drops. What the fuck? What? 2 full dungeon runs? Yo, what? Actually, expect that. Expend them all day one or hold on to them till you're ready. Okay. Get palindromes! It looks like palindromes next week. Next week, the weekly featured Nightfall will be Sunless Sail. Hey! I've been wondering where Sunless Sail's been. I've been waiting for Sunless Sail to be like up the last like 3 weeks. I was like, oh, it's gonna be Sunless Sail. And it ended up being something else. And then the week after that, I was like, oh, it's gonna be Sunless Sail. And then it ended up not being Sunless Sail. And then this week, I was like, yo, there's no way it's not Sunless Sail. And then they just went back around and picked another Nightfall. But it looks like we're finally going to be getting Sunless Sail as the GM. If you guys haven't done it yet, I think it's a pretty okay GM. It's not too bad. There's a lot of ads, so you need to have like some ad clear. And you got to make sure that you don't actually like kill the boss too fast. Because of those, that will give you like a gold medal. So there's a couple of things that you got to know about it. But for the most part, I think it's on medium difficulty like GM. It's definitely not the hardest, but it's definitely not the easiest. So how we celebrate with double Nightfall rewards? The feature at that reward will be the palindrome for the 2nd time ever since the reprisal. So this feels like the perfect opportunity to get more rolls. Was it double loot last week with the palindrome? No, last time it was double loot. It was the sidearm, the Void sidearm. Okay, or your first one if you haven't yet earned it. Also master the new strike at the hardest difficulties. Okay. Actually sounds like a great idea, so how about we jump into a Sunless Sail together? You can help your friends, clanmates, and Discord mates, and creators can help faster. Okay. Well, we also made a new emblem called Break Free for everyone that completes the Sunless Sail Nightfall from April 22nd to April 29th. So if you complete the Sunless Sail next week, you get this emblem right here. I mean, it looks pretty good. Which dungeons are we talking about? That's a good question. Granted, this one will require a lot of time on our side. We need to collect the data. Okay. So we're probably not going to get it right away, but we'll get it probably at the start of the next season. Also get your Keen Tizzles. If we jump into Trials of Osiris starting tomorrow, you'll have a chance to get the Keen Tizzle Sniper. They tell us the map though. Remember that Trials has been going through a lot of changes since Heresy launch, so no need to get flawless runs anymore to win the Adept reward. Use win streaks over 3 consecutive wins. Really? Just 3? I thought it was 4. Stay focused. Crucible. Okay. Okay, so it's the sniper, you know, pretty standard stuff. From Bungie help to the Bungie server status. Oh, this is what I was talking about with the change. They renamed the Bungie help account, so if we click this, oh, it kind of took us. It is now the Bungie server status. So I'm guessing they're gonna be tweeting out both Destiny and Marathon. And used to be Bungie help. Not sure why they had to change it, but maybe we'll find out here once I read some more of this. Let's see. They'll talk about bugs, server outages, solutions, workarounds, you name it. Bungie Help will be serving both Destiny and Marathon, and such will move in some topics around among their social media platforms to help permit information to players each game. Okay. And below are current plans for the Destiny across the social media accounts. If you only wish to receive Destiny 2 news, we recommend... Oh, nice. Bungie's like, alright, you know, if you don't want to see anything Marathon related, this is what you want to follow. So, yo, where's Hectim, bro? Hectim, this next part is for you, bro. You want to just avoid Marathon completely? This is for you. Okay, so we have the Destiny 2 team. We have the Destiny the game account. This year we will continue updating the resources, like content available worldwide, community highlights. Okay. Okay, so yeah, mostly it's just the Destiny account, the Destiny team account. That's like the main one you gotta follow. You wanna just keep up. Do we revolt if there's nowhere? Do we revolt if there's nowhere near as many issues with Marathon as we get with Destiny? I think there's just a lot more things going on with Destiny. You know, we essentially have 2 big games together, the PvE side and the PvP side. So I think overall there's just not gonna be as many bugs in Marathon because of a more simplified game. So I don't think they'll have as many issues as we have in Destiny. Because a lot of things in Destiny just randomly break, and I don't think that's gonna be happening in Marathon as much. It'll probably happen, but not as much. The same reason why Marathon will probably never have a content vault like we have in Destiny, since there's just not a lot. Just the server aspect. Oh, the server aspect. Maybe they are gonna be different servers because Marathon is getting dedicated servers. So we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. It should, in theory, have better server stability. In theory. Community features have rewards to you. Let's see. While we're here, we'll also like to define what community highlights are and what you might get from them. Over the years, we generally enjoyed following creators throughout this community and highlighting their content. Gameplay guides, outstanding artists, cosplay, in-game fashion, you name it. We frequently feature this content within our blog and shine a spotlight on these players. Check out the movie of the week and the artist of the week below, okay? And to give them a token of thanks to reward their work, they give them the community emblems. Okay, the community emblems, cool. We'd like to give a reminder that some of the emblems have rules and requirements. Every so often we highlight or feature content from our social media accounts. We like to share more with the community content more frequently. A quick reshare isn't always going to lead to an emblem. Oh, okay, unless an emblem giveaway is announced. So they're just letting you know, hey, if we retweet your art, maybe we won't give you an emblem. Um, a new bounty approaches. Guardian mental health. Let me open this up. I've heard of this before. I think I even saw them at GCX. The Guardian mental health kit. Okay. Anything exciting happening? It's mostly like updates and stuff like that. Nothing super exciting. We did get some announcements for next week's GM. It's gonna be the Sunless Cell, and it's gonna be the Palindrome with double drops. So that's probably the most exciting part of it. We also got to see what the weapon is tomorrow for trials. You know, the King Tezel, but that's about it. The Bungie Bounty is gonna be happening on the Bungie Twitch channel. And then we have the D2 Fashion Feedback is back, which is all about, yeah, it's just a fashion contest. It's gonna be the Palindrome next week. They have a lot of different like themes that you could go with. Oh my god, a lot of them. Sapphire Ranger, Adaptive Camouflage, Cyberpunk Splicer Doctor. In the speculation Trials map, it didn't seem like they told us what the Trials map was. Unless I missed it, which I could have, but I don't think so. Nope. No, they didn't say what the map was. They said what the weapon was. The Wormhusk is getting an ornament. Hey, look. This is how the Wormhusk ornament's gonna be like. What do you guys think about this ornament? Would you buy this ornament on the store? You're still grinding for that God Strand Rocket? Really? Man. You'll get it, bro. You'll get it. Some of the known issues. Sunless Cell is not available for Fireteam Finder. I saw that earlier this week. I wanted to get into it and it wasn't there. Some bosses don't spawn and soft lock the core blades. The Ionic Sentry still not chaining lightning. Kinda sucks. Any other... The Shrieker boss still glitched out where it gives you like crits when you're not hitting crits. Is there gonna be a search stream tomorrow? Yeah, there's gonna be a search stream tomorrow. Alright, and then we got to the end, to the Artist of the Week. Is that the last word? I mean, it says Tets Mechanica, so it does look like the last word. Movie of the Week, we got Minecraft and Destiny. Okay. What is this? Bruh. 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 This is so funny. The sound effects make it look so unserious.
This was a Skador's production.
Okay, that was good. That was good. What's up, skaters? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. The D2 Minecraft server? Bro, the D2 Minecraft server. I'm sure some people haven't heard about the D2 Minecraft server. You know, right now that we're in who made that video? He did, bro. He did. He made that video. Joined at the perfect time too to see his own video. Great video, bro. That was a great video. No, but like I was saying, I'll probably like check out the D2 Minecraft server in this couple of weeks where we're not really doing anything. I mean, I have Minecraft for PC, so we'll check it out. But yeah, that was the Twab. A little bit light, mostly like announcements for like things that are coming, like tomorrow with trials and like the palindromes and the emblem. So that's like some exciting things to look forward to next week. We might be doing some GM helps next week with like the Sunless Cell. I think that'd be nice. And you know, we'll get a bunch of people. The emblem. So that's probably what I'm thinking. And then tomorrow we'll play some trials after Sir. And I don't know if I'm really gonna go for a Quintessel. I feel like I already have like some good ones. I'm not sure if we're gonna go like hardcore grinding the Quintessel. But it was good though. It was good. Alright, well that was the Twab though. Oh my god, I've been recording this whole time. Bro, was I recording the hour and a half where we were just sitting in orbit? Yeah, bro, it was perfect timing. You're watching hella streams to see if anyone sees it. Alright. I mean, I always go to the whole Twab. You know, you always have some very funny gems at the very end, so I always check them out. But let me switch over to the game here. Now the game is back. Yo, thanks for following. Thanks for subscribing. Repost the pie. I am not reposting the pie discussion to YouTube, bro. I am not posting the pie discussion. Maybe on the second channel. Maybe on the second channel, bro. Maybe. I mean, the second channel still use marathon stuff. Okay, but we might be like 2 hours late. But we're back, and you know what we're doing? We're playing with the balance of power today. Wait, did I even start recording again? Oh my god. Okay, okay, so we're playing with the balance of power. Leg armor. What this does is that it essentially increases the durability of your strand, clone, and it also releases some extra threat links whenever it blows up. So we're gonna be pairing this up with the slam to like scram people up, especially since now it works with the Threat Spectre as well. So whenever we strand somebody up, the Threat Spectre also pops right next to them, so they immediately take some damage from it. Or if they get down, as soon as they get down, they take damage from it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's it. We're just gonna go in, suspend them, hit them with the clone, and they're just gonna have a pretty bad time. Probably don't need to up these, but we're gonna up them anyways. We're also pairing it up with a breach light. I think any like good primary strand's gonna be pretty good. But the breach light, since we're gonna be so close, just kinda seemed like the perfect one. Is the hidden perk you go in Bis? Oh, I mean, you go in Bis technically. Like, you go over the radar with them. With like the boots too. But you're not like in Bis. The pie tier list is on the recording. Yeah, I mean, the pie tier list is 100% in the recording, bro. I mean, everything's in the recording. So the pie tier list is there. So if we really want to, like, post the pie tier list, we 100%, the whole thing is there. We're 100% good. What's up, Jules, man? Oh my god, hold up. I gotta get ready for this. I might still mess it up. I'm sorry if I mess up your name. What's up, Jules van der Hoven? Did I get that right? I feel like I got pretty close if I didn't get it right. Oh wait, I need to hear the game for this. Do you think it'll work? The pie tier list before a best build tier list? Bro, you missed the pie tier list, bro. The pie tier list was happening before the TWAB was out. Before the update actually was out. This one was very biased though. The keyline pie immediately went to S tier. I mean, the other one was biased too, but you know, try to be more objective with that one. The pie tier list is definitely coming out before a new Titan build, brother. Just because they said that, I'm putting out a new Titan build this week. Not even sure on what, but I'm gonna make one. I'm putting it out this week just because you said that. You know, I say this now and then I'm gonna go to the Titan and be like, yo, what do I actually want to do? And then not make a Titan build. You thought only the keyline pie got an actual ranking? Wait, no, we gave rankings to the other ones. I think the apple pie got a ranking. It got an A ranking. S with the ice cream, you know. With the ice cream on top. How you been, Stank, bro? How you been? How's life treating you? The reverse psychology worked again. Damn. Hey, Stefan, how's the week going for you, bro, in Destiny? And yes, tomorrow we are gonna be here for the Sir stream as well as some trials afterwards. So again, around the same time, 11 a.m. Eastern, like all these streams usually happen. For a couple of weeks, you know, we kind of stopped going at that time because things got a little bit more difficult. But we're back. We're back. No! Bro, I was gonna say there ain't no shot that man survives. Oh, he's right there. He's right there. I hope nobody rushes me right now because I'm in a very bad spot.
Zone B, Captain. You have advantage.
Are you over here? Hello, sir? Jesus, bro. You get close to anybody and they immediately pull out their shotgun and try to shotgun you. Psychopaths.
Zone advantage is yours.
Oh no. I know what that is. I know that sound anywhere. I know that sound. Oh, he's on the side. Just going Master Knife one strikes for the Ingrams. Oh, I got you. Bro, do some GMs, Stefan. Knock out some of them GMs, brother. Much better farm, the GM. Bro, he died! What did they even shoot him with? Oh my god. Oh my god, we sent him flying, bro. I didn't mean to send him that far. He was pretty low. Oh, we gotta push forward. We gotta push forward. There's a guy next to me shooting me. Oh no. Alright, well he wasted his shot. Hopefully that means like he's out. Man, but his teammate was right there.
Zone B lost.
You got what, an Ingram for every master?
Zone A lost.
Okay, actually that's not too bad. That's not too bad, an Ingram for every master. I wasn't sure if he had seen me. He had 100% seen me.
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
There will be.
Zone B lost. They have advantage.
No, he got me with the Inquisitor. I was low enough where he just body shot at me. Rip. Oh, somebody here? Is somebody here? I'm guessing not. Oh, there's a guy right there. You almost got away with it. You almost got away with it.
Zone C lost.
I see you.
Zone B captured. You have
No! The Inquisitor again, bro! It's the same guy. Same guy got me with the Inquisitor again. He always finds me when I'm no longer full health. Let's see, let's go for this long range one, bro. Let's go for the long range one.
Zone B lost.
Oh my god, we're getting shot by so many of them though. Literally the whole team is there. That was the worst time for me to do that. I thought maybe like 2 people were gonna be there, not the whole team.
Zone C captured. You have zone advantage.
Man, you almost got me.
Zone A lost.
Let's get some damage. No, that could have been a kill. I'm gonna die right there.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
You gotta be careful because the Inquisitor guy's gonna come out of nowhere and just suck in one bang me. Oh nope, the battler. It's a bit of a very open map to be doing this though, for sure. Fuck! He was already dead! So now the boys. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, he was missable. I thought maybe he was there, but not really. Yeah, it was him. Oh my god, I hit the fucking tether! Ah! I was just in the range of it. Oh my god. Oh, the boy, that's the bad part about having all these Void Hunters. That a lot of them have tether.
Enemy has zone advantage.
So every time I pop my super, I just get tethered. Oh my god, he fucking thunder crashed me as soon as I hit him.
Zone C lost.
But yeah, that's one way to get out of the bondage. It's thunder crashing. Oh shit, serious? Yeah, serious.
Lead is lost, but the battle is still close. That shut them down.
Oh my god. Oh, I didn't hit him.
3 minutes left.
I missed him! It's okay, we're fine! Let's see if we can bait him in with the clone.
Zone B
We did not bait him in with the clone.
advantage is yours.
Somebody else just showed up. That wasn't even the guy that I was trying to kill. That was someone completely different. Oh, I thought he was gonna be back here, huh? Guess not. Got a bit of damage into them. Maybe I just landing on him, kill him, bro. I didn't see the type of health he had. Think they know I'm here? I should be close enough where they don't see me. Oh, I missed all of that though. That was close. Good thing the sidearms are like crazy strong up close. Cause I miss hella shots. Anybody else? You're going for him. No, he's leaving. He left. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, we didn't get him? Bro! Alright, well that was the first attempt. It's got potential, it's got potential. I just need to not suck with this dive. And then I think we're I think we're good to go. We just need to not suck with the dive. What's the theory behind this build? That is funny. That is funny to suspend them up and then hit them with the clone. You know, not a rebuild. It's super in depth, super end game, and that's the theory. That's the theory behind the build, Gonzalez. You know, if you came here to watch a good build, I put out like 4 of them already for Crucible this season. Well, we're here for the memes now. We're here for the laughs. I think, ironically, this probably would work better in things like Trials, where getting 1 pick is, you know, a bigger thing than just killing 1 guy and then like him and his 5 buddies roll up on you. Ironically enough, maybe this build would be better in Trials. Sinners? What is this movie, bro? 1930s set action horror film? What is it? What a set action horror film. Interesting. I never heard of that movie till now. I guess it's out now? I guess I'll watch the trailer. I would love to check out some weirder horror movies, or some horror movies that are not completely horror, you know, so might be right up my alley. Or play Radiant Cliffs. You know what I'm wondering though? Should we get something that helps us get our class ability back? Because we already have mobility. I guess we could switch from this to this, and that gives us 10. That knocks down 10 seconds off of it. Oh, but also using the slam extends the ability cooldown. Ah, pain. Pain. That's why it feels so much longer. I forgot that that's a thing. Have I seen the Sinners trailer? No, I haven't. This is like the first time I hear about this movie. Used right now with like a notification for the movie app that I use. Sounds like there's a turret here. There sure is. I mean, there's more than a turret. There's a full guy there. Didn't get him. He got killed by something else. Got 100? Okay. But like, how many people though? Because if we got 100 with like 2 people, not very impressive. But if we got like 100 with like 100 people, that's really impressive. No, but I'll have to check it out. Like I said, I hadn't really heard about it till like literally just now. Oh my god, the Red Smith class. Ran into it right as he had it ramped up. Holy shit, oh, there's another guy. Think they're gonna run into a guy over here? No way! The second guy fucking killed me. It wasn't even the first guy. It wasn't even the guy that I suspended. The second guy, his teammate came and saved him. Oh, you know what I don't have, bro? I don't have Thread of Evolution, which I definitely should. Oh my god, that took away everything I had, bro. that took away all my abilities. Ah, I completely forgot that happens. Well, shit, now we just have nothing. No grenade, no class ability, no melee, no bitches, nothing, bro, nothing. Completely out of everything. I see that guy back there, fucking guy. Oh, this is smoke. This guy see me? Oh my god, he 100% saw me. Brother, you have 2 of them ready to go? You gotta calm down. It's a guy with a glaive. Oh shit. Oh, I was too short with that. No way they let that guy get away. I was gonna say he ran into 2 of them. No bitches sounds like a pre-existing condition. Damn, bro. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, Gonzalez?
Zone A lost. Zone C captured. You have advanced.
Ah, fuck. He got me. No, he fucking fractified me. He threw the grenade and then went in with the electric slide. Oh my god, he managed to get me. Oh, I had my dodge. I could have hit him with it. Damn.
Zone A captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
Is there a dude just hanging out back here? No, he got me.
5 minutes left. Keep it up.
There you go.
I've seen enough. I'm calling this one.
Bruh, I get one guy and we get the mercy room. Are you serious? We got one kill, bro.
A well-fought
Feels bad. Oh my god, it opened up the stupid Pathfinder. Bro, the Pathfinder opens up whenever you do anything, bro. Damn, bro. What role we have on the breach light? I think I got slice collective action. So whenever you pick up like a tangle, what the fuck? Why don't we have Accurize? But yeah, I got slice collective action. For some reason, we didn't have Accurize. And then of course we have the cast no shadows. So whenever we do some melee damage, we load a bit of ammo into the mag. Not big for like a sidearm, but it's okay. We got more glaze. No, we just can't. We just can't. Okay. It didn't let us delete them for some reason. Bro, I hope the map tomorrow for trials is actually good. Like the last map wasn't too bad, but we need something like Jav. How we had Javs 4 in a while, bro? Bring Jav 4 back, Bungie. Bring it back for the Quintessel. Bring Jav 4 back. We need Jav 4. We haven't seen Jav 4 in forever. I actually don't even remember what the last time Jav 4 was. Like a map. I don't remember. I think it hasn't been the map in a while. Combat Kitties.
I know you can fight, but can you hold territory? Enemy claimed zone.
Ooh, they made us invisible.
Zone C.
God damn it, he was just up there. He hit me with the snipe immediately. He was floating up. Fell right for his trap. These damn floaty warlocks.
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Oh, we got two of them? Oh, then we got killed by the third guy. RIP. God damn it, bro. There's again 3 of them right there. Oh my god. I just couldn't hit him.
Zone C lost.
Feels like the kills are a little delayed. I wonder if it's just me or it's just this it's just this lobby.
Zone advantage is
Could be both, to be completely honest. Oh my god! I thought I was a teammate there inside this place. Wait, what? Oh, the S stock got me. I was waiting to get a bit of regen so I could go on the guy on B, but oh, we got him. You think that I'm just decoy? Nope, he died. He died straight up with it. Oh, we gotta be careful with the pulse rifles. I see you. I see you. You're not really invisible, bro. There's another guy right around the corner. I'm not gonna run straight into him. Oh. Where is he? We threw down a smoke. I think they're all out here now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are out there. Oh boy, he's got a fusion. He's trying to get me with the fusion. Oh, the guy with the sniper got me from back there. Shit, everyone's dying over here on B. There's probably gonna be a couple of them from like how fast that thing was being like captured. Yeah, I thought someone was gonna be closer since I heard the Imbiss. Thought they were making a push or something. Oh my god, that thing melted me.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Oh, I did not expect there to be three of them. Went straight into this deadlock too.
Zone A lost. Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Oh, both of them are right there. Oh, the other guy didn't take that as much damage. Bro, how many dodges does this man have? You have 2 dodges? I thought, oh, you know, the other guy must have been the one that hit the dodge to take away the radar, because that guy did not seem to have those boots. That guy had the other boots to give him multiple dodges.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours. 5 minutes.
Oh no, not the tether.
Keep it up.
He has his super out. Oh, shit. Damn, I didn't even get him.
Zone C lost.
Oh, shit. He's still around here.
You have advantage.
Oh, I'm gonna run into this guy. Fuck. I can't touch the guy because that guy keeps chasing with his super. Oh, that's a shadow shot. It's in there, I think. I guess that. They're probably all just gonna be around the. Damn, my teammate just watched me. Oh, that was not him. Where was the other guy? It was just at the flag?
You're winning. Stay strong.
That's not him. There's another guy somewhere that took away the radar. That's probably him. Oh, his name is Stealth? Oh. I mean, that's a pretty good name to go with that build, I guess. Oh, I put the clone down here? Ah, rip. I was gonna put it up there. I think the thing that kills the build though is just being like extending the cooldown of the dodge, so we can't use it as often. We need like a faster way to get some dodges back. Hmm. Okay, I think we'll play one more game and then probably we'll call it a day for today, boys. Just wanted to play with this, but like I said, it was just more of a fun build, not a use this build to go flawless, you know, type of build. maybe we'll make something with the boots, but not with the suspension thing, just because it extends the time. We'll see though. The blocky weapon ornaments. Bro, people are so sad about their blocky weapon, the blocky weapons being taken away. Rest in peace, the blocky weapons, bro. If you guys had any blocky weapons, I'm sorry for your loss, boys. I'm sorry for your loss. They had a good run, the blocky weapons. What? Wait, what map are you playing? I didn't see. I think it's Pacifica. Oh, you know, strategist. Strategist is an interesting weapon that we can use. That did not go where I wanted that to go. Oh my god, we almost went off the fucking ledge, bro. That would have been bad. Oh, that's two of them. Fuck. how much does it extend it by? It feels like it's a long time. Even with 10 mobility, we're still like struggling to really get a lot of these out there. Let's get a health thing right there. Ow. Oh, there's another guy up there. Ah, you know, we probably should capture this flag. Hey, let me just cap it.
Zone C lost. Power play. Enemy has your zone.
Well, we're getting power play, boys. Things are not going well this final game.
You captured zone A.
Things definitely could have been going better. Oh shit, that's a fucking last word. Oh, we just got fucking Mythic class anyways. Bro, remember when the vets used to take only 2 kills to charge up? Bro, those were some crazy times with the vets. Oh, bro, I think we're gonna get Mercy here. Didn't think we were doing this bad. Bro, we have like AFKs and okay. Then people leaving. Oh, we're cooked, bro. We're cooked. Oh, I got it, but he still got me. Did he pick up the heavy? I think he picked up the heavy. You know, maybe it's just better to let them fucking pick up the flag. Put us out of our misery, boys. Oh, he did peek that again. Oh, he just put out the deadlock. Blasted us. $337, so that's at least 100 damage. That's, I mean, that's not bad. No, hold up. We can't be using the fusion rifle. Oh my god, he throws both of them. What a chat, bro. What an absolute chat.
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
Oh, I missed it. You know, I'm just gonna fall off, bro. You got that. You got that. I'm just gonna fall off. I can't believe I missed it. Oh fuck. Damn, bro, that vet's mid class. You know, sidearm only does lack quite a bit of range though. Yo, how are we bringing it back now? How do we capture flags now? No, they got heavy. That's not good. Oh, they also have a fucking tether. No way! What? Solar ignition make me blow up? What?
Only 5 minutes left.
Damn, he hit me behind. I don't know if I was behind the wall yet, but I felt like I was behind the wall.
Zone A lost.
We got him. Should have made some orbs here. Yep. That hit him but didn't? Oh Oh my god, we're like at the spot where it doesn't hit him, bro. It hit like that guy twice, but you didn't do anything to him. Feels bad.
Fight again. Persistence is key.
Damn, that guy popped the super at the end.
One that you can win.
But alright, boys, with that we're gonna end today's stream. You know, the Twab was pretty meh. But we did find out some information, which is pretty, you know, the main thing for the Twab. Like always, there's gonna be a stream tomorrow for Sir. Again, 11 a.m. Eastern time. So we're gonna be doing the countdown to Sir, and then of course afterwards we're gonna play some trials. We'll actually have a good build. Not like what we're doing today, bro. But alright, boys. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Appreciate you guys hanging out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace, peace.